Gucci. What's up, dude? Hey, everybody. Happy hump day. It's Pi Day +1. What's going on? Oh, man. Good times this week. It's the match week for all the med students wanting to be interns. Sucks for them. In other news, Last Epoch is freaking awesome, so we're gonna be playing some of that tonight. Hell yeah. Oh man, hopefully you guys have been having a decent week. Very stressful week for some of the regulars of this show. But it seems like for at least some of them, things have worked out quite well. And I'm happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. I am exceptionally interested to see how everything works out in the, what is it, charting outcomes in the match. What's the first thing that gets released? It's not called that. Can I share the success stories? Well, of course I can. So our very own Dr. Bing Bong is now going to be intern Bing Bong somewhere. That's the only success story that I am fully aware of. Doesn't know where he matched yet. I think that comes tomorrow? Question mark? I don't know. Either tomorrow or Friday. And then we'll get the, He did match Anesthesia. Well, so actually I guess he didn't tell me that specifically. But he said he matched, which I extrapolated meant matched at Anesthesia. I think he only applied Anesthesia, but maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, it was exceptionally competitive this year. I think it was 3,600 applicants. Yeah, so actually, I'm glad you mentioned that. One thing that I wanted to look at is the year that I graduated versus last year. 2012. There we go. Yeah, this is actually what I want, the main residency match, because that's what this is different than charting outcomes in the match, for anyone who gives a shit, which is maybe about half the people who watch this. Let's see. Let's frickin' see here. Move Discord out of the way. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. This actually isn't what I was looking for, but it'll work. So total number of applicants my year was 1,700 for 900 positions offered, and I know for a fact that that was, like, most of these, like, at least in my experience, were backup, and I don't think that's the case anymore. Like, people who were applying to, you know, super competitive residencies. So the US seniors was very, very good, very good. So, yeah, this is, and that's for they call it categorical residencies, where you, like, do all 4 years in one place, and then down here somewhere, yeah, you have the, advanced quote positions. It's intern Bing Bong! What's up, man? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. When do you find out? I was trying to sound really official and like I know what I'm talking about, but as per usual I don't. When do you find out where you matched? Is that tomorrow or is that Friday? Someone applied Derm and Peds. It's Friday. Okay. Yeah, I knew lots of people who applied like ortho and family practice. I can think of 3 off the top of my head. Actually, no, I can think of like 4 or 5. Who did both, and so they found out that they matched, and they're like, well, I don't know what that means. Cockroach Princess, what's up, man? How are you? So yeah, my year, there were 1,700 applicants. This year, there were 3,600 applicants. The amount of applicants is over doubled in 10 years. Bye, fan, what's up, man? this Drake concert with you? I'm not a huge Drake fan, but I would absolutely go to that show. It sounds like that would be an awesome show. Boomers had it so easy. I did have it so easy, man. If you look, like, I can't remember if this is the document that has this percentage, but it was something like, if you interviewed at like 7 programs, you had like a 99% chance of matching anesthesia my year. And I interviewed at like 18. I was all over the fucking place. Let's see. But yeah, I think there's, like, if you look at the results from last year, I think there are not that many more anesthesia spots available. We're gonna get that bigger and fatter, as per usual. Every field getting so competitive, yet all you ever hear say is people getting lazy. Yeah, well, I mean, being an influencer is fucking hard, man. People don't understand how difficult that is. Can you live between MS4 intern space for a while? Yeah, that's what I did, man. I was done with my 4th year at the end of January, so I basically just, like, hung out and drank and played video games for, like, 6 months. It was freaking fantastic. 2 deaths in your family in less than a week. Oh, shit, dude. Well, that's not cool. Sorry to hear that. Damn. Apologies. Oh, so I was actually wrong. Looks like there are a substantially higher number of positions, but where are all those positions? Are those like new programs? So there were 900 and now there's 1,400, but still there are 3,700 applicants. So there's more than twice as many applicants as positions. Whereas there were, like, you know, that was not the case here. So MD Seniors was, like, right on target. So, not bad. Not bad. Anesthesiology was a bloodbath? Yeah, dude, I believe that. I absolutely believe that. I mean, everybody probably... I mean, historically, anesthesia's been kind of, like, the pretty middle of the road, maybe even, like, lower end of middle, competitiveness-wise. And, you know, I think everybody still sort of has that in their mind that that's the case. But, dude, over the last few years, it's been ramping up pretty substantially. Crazy, man. Absolutely freaking crazy. The data releases Friday also? Oh, interesting. Okay. I am very curious to see that. Why is derm so low? There are a lot fewer categorical dermatology programs. Like, if you look down here, there's 477 that are advanced, which means that you have to do an intern year somewhere else. And then you go on to your dermatology-specific training. Yeah, road is all competitive. Dude, my year radiology was, like, taking a huge hit. People were super worried that, like, there weren't going to be positions, and teleradiology was going to, like, eat the field alive and all that. And I think there were, like, 88 unmatched radiology positions my year. It was not good. Well, I guess we're actively looking at that so we can see, huh? Radiology, diagnostic. Let's see. Yeah, they only filled 80% of their, or, excuse me, they filled 94% of their slots, which is insane. I'm gonna prepare this soap 4 years in advance. 0 real anesthesia spots. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, there's fucking 3,700 applicants for 1,500 spots. It's crazy. I actually did, like I was saying earlier, I didn't realize that the amount of programs, the amount of spots had increased so much in the past 10 years. That's a huge amount of, like, percentage increase. Like, the amount of anesthesia residency spots has increased 50% in 10 years. That's nuts. Yeah, I had no idea. 1,460 freaking positions. Jesus. And I guess it might be more than that. It might be slightly more than that now, because this is from 2 years ago. Yeah, the market is insane. It's gonna be insane. He did make it out of the trenches. Yay! He did it! Yay! Good stuff, man. Yeah. Now it's just which trench you jumped into. Out of the frying pan into the fire, man. All because of my mentorship. Yep, it was all me, guys. I did all of that. Entirely my responsibility. So if you fail to get one of those positions, do you just give up on your hopes and dreams and accept you wasted many years of your life? I mean, I don't know how it feels to not match the specialty that you want. That has to be absolutely just gutting. That's that would be a terrible feeling, especially if you're, you know, like reasonably confident that you're qualified for that specialty. Like, you know, if you're gunning for plastic surgery or orthopedics or something, like, you have to be fairly realistic that, like, that may not happen, you know, because there's a lot of self-selection that goes on. And even with that, you know, there's what, a, you know, 60-something% match rate, 67, yeah, it's probably like 70% match rate. So, you know, you've got to know that going into it. But if you're thinking anesthesia or like radiology or something, like, those are pretty achievable spots, especially if you're willing to go to the Midwest, somewhere that's like not real desirable, and then you still don't match that, like, ouch. Yeah. So there are options, you know. Clearly, like, you could just settle for some field. Like, there's always spots in like family medicine or internal medicine or pediatrics or whatever. So like, if you're just like, you know, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead, I want to do this, you can go into one of those specialties, or you can go into a year, they call it a preliminary year or transitional year. Those things are slightly different, but they're essentially just like an extra year of training that it's just like an intern year, and then you can reapply the next year. Or you can just like leave medicine entirely and do like consulting or you know, expert witnessing, things like that. There actually is a pretty big market for MDs outside of just clinical medicine. So why are match rates so low? Because there are a shitload of new medical schools and tons of new med students, and not enough residency spots to compensate for that. Like, especially on the DO side. So it's not just to keep pay high. Residencies has a lot of like tradition and just like random bullshit, like politics and stuff wrapped up into it. There's like, so part of it is like you do dilute training a fair bit if you expand your residency programs, right? Because most residency programs are pretty small, especially for things that are not, you know, these like major specialties you see here with like thousands and thousands of people getting into them. You know, like my anesthesia program was 9 people per class. So if you add 2 people, you're splitting stuff, you know, 11 ways instead of 9, and after a while that sort of starts to like take away from your training. I sent it. Nice. But yeah, it's partially like a training thing, and partially like the government is really slow because the government funds residency through Medicare, and so getting extra residency slots just takes fucking forever, and apparently is like super difficult to do. You like GI? Yeah, GI's pretty. I have gotten along with most of the GI docs that I've worked with. I mean, what's not to like, right? If you can handle that, like, that style of work, then good for you, man. More power to you. You're bringing home a fat paycheck and just doing the same procedure over and over and over. Pretty easy lifestyle. Few emergencies. You know, anything that is, like, sort of urgent can be, you know, delayed. Doesn't have to, like, go immediately. I feel like if somebody's got, like, a massive GI bleed, you can just be like, resuscitate them. Give them blood. Wait for their blood thinners to wear off. But yeah, it looks like this is gonna be a real bad year for anesthesia. That sucks, man. It's so hard. It's so hard for, yeah, clinic though. Yeah, no thanks, man. Clinic, no. No, thank you. Yeah, I just, going into medicine. Hey, Beyond the Daily, what's up, dude? Welcome back, welcome back. Actually playing some games this time, believe it or not. Not stonewalled. not playing Octopath Traveler out of necessity. But yeah, I would be very upset if I signed up for med school and then found out I had, like, you know, a 3/4% you know, chance of going into the specialty that I wanted to. Man, I don't know. Like, if you're not okay doing primary care, don't go to med school, because that's kind of where you're getting shunted, honestly. Am I gonna join the fat acceptance liberation movement? As an obese man, I figure that it is basically my obligation to do so, right? Yeah, I'm not okay doing primary care. That'd be fucking awful. I would figure out... What the hell? I would figure out some way to, like, game that system. You know, I'd do medicine and, like, do a fellowship or something like that. What sorts of privilege do I have over large super fats? Well, I can fit in seats. That's pretty nice. Ozempic. Dude, freaking everybody is on Ozempic these days. Yeah, I mean, I would much rather do internal medicine than family med. Like, I would actually, like, not mind being a hospitalist. That'd be okay. I could handle that. But, like, clinic is just fucking awful, man. No fucking thank you. Yeah, hospital work is fine. I could do that. Like, internal medicine would be my jam. If I, like, for whatever reason just failed out of everything, I'd go to some, like, you know, podunk-ass internal medicine program that would take me. And then just, like, go from there. Yeah, and hospitalist work is not too bad sometimes, man. The whole, like, 7 on, 7 off thing is potentially pretty sweet. So for those who don't know, there are a lot of hospitalist jobs. And when I say hospitalist, that means, like, internal medicine doc that just, like, sees patients in the hospital. Does admissions and, like, writes orders for people and stuff like that. So, a lot of them work, like 7 days on and 7 days off. So you have the potential to just get absolutely reamed for that week that you're on, but then you have a week off. You have 26 weeks of vacation. They make like $350. You know, I mean, you can do a lot worse. It's better to get your GED and learn a trade. Brother, trades are where it's at these days. If you're good at what you do and you're reliable, like, all you have to do is, like, show up and be conscientious and, like, do a good job. And you are just gonna absolutely be swimming in business. You will have more business than you could possibly handle once word gets out. Because that's, as someone who has just done a bunch of renovations, it is really, really, really hard to find that. Yeah, trades can't be taken by AI yet. Yeah, seriously. But yeah, doing like plumbing or electrical work or HVAC or any of that stuff is like very, very lucrative. So if you can show up and just like bang out a job and like move on, yeah, again, you're gonna have more work than you can freaking handle. Painting even, like. The problem is it's hard to find help. Like, that may be you, but it's tough to hire people who are gonna like perpetuate that mindset and bring that to your business. Because honestly, like, most people who have that mindset, like, get higher education and, you know, pursue more immediately and obviously lucrative jobs. Residency union movement. Yeah, I mean, dude, residents are unionizing more and more these days. It's kind of crazy. It's good to see. I mean, honestly, like, what I do, if you look at it from a purely physics perspective, most of what I do is plumbing. It's just, like, really complex plumbing. Sometimes it's not even really complex plumbing, it's just plumbing. Just basic fluid flow, man. Nothing to it. But yeah, that's there will be a resurgence in those markets because there's such a huge demand for it. And dude, we were being a garbage collector in New York is a better job. Just get your GED and go get the job. Yeah, I think like garbage collectors in New York make 6 figures, right? I think I'm pretty sure they do well here. Let's I'll look it up before I activate this. Let's try that. Did I already talk about my sponsorship? No, I didn't. Oh, this is weird. I have heard that it's much higher than this. Like, I've heard of people say it's more like 80. Like, one of my cousins actually works for the city. He was a, or he doesn't anymore. He's in private sector now, but he worked as a, I guess I don't really know what his job title was, but he, like, fixed traffic signals and stuff. So, like, anytime there's, like, a traffic signal outage, like a stoplight outage, he was there fixing it. And I think he did pretty well. Like, he did decently. Probably made about this. But he said the garbage collectors, like the guys that have been there for a while, are making like $70,000, $80,000. That's a fair amount of money in the city. How do you dissolve silicone that people inject in their ass, and why does your body not reject it? You don't, and it does. Yeah, if people have ruptured silicone implants, that it causes all sorts of problems. Inflammation and clogs up, you know, embolizes blood vessels and shit. It's my cousin. I don't know what that emote is. So no, I didn't talk about my sponsorship. I do not have a sponsorship. I got offered, I actually got even, like, my first personalized sponsorship offer today. All the other ones have been, like, you know, Raid Shadow Legends and all these, like, stupid-ass mobile games and stuff. But this one was, like, I haven't really paid much attention to it, but it seemed like a personalized email. Or at least semi-personalized. To play some game that I can't remember what it was, but they were like, you have to do X, Y, Z things, because I like, if you can't tell, I pay very little attention to these things. I have zero interest whatsoever in doing any sort of sponsorship, but, yeah, they were like, we'll pay you up to $180. Like, yeah, no, my free time is worth a lot more than that, sorry. How much did they pay? Well, here, let's just look. I probably will dox myself in the process of doing this, but whatever. Fuck it. I authorize you. Alright. Sponsorships, here we go. So let's see, which one was it? It wasn't, maybe it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. But I actually got like an email about this though. So here, let me read the email. See if I can find it. Yeah, it's not like I've doxed my address before, of course not. Not like people have sent shit to my work. Earn up to $30, I know, right? So it's kind of a I don't know how deep you guys have gotten into the like streamer world, but it's kind of a meme how like all of these companies just try to like totally fuck people over with these like ridiculous sponsorship offers and stuff, like bigger streamers, you know, people who are bringing like 500 to 1,000 people to their streams every night, and you know they're getting, somebody offers to pay them like $200, like, you know, I'm putting 500 pairs of eyes on your product and you're paying me $200, like you gotta be fucking kidding me, get out of here. Shoot. One of my recordings will be deleted soon. Oh no! Good thing it's on YouTube. Ah, well, whatever. But yeah, it was, in any event, it was a personalized email, and I was like, this, and like I said, this is the one. So it's like, earn up to $180. Like, yeah. Advertise War Thunder in your panels for 7 days. Promote it with a chatbot for 4 hours. Like, dude, no. If Adam and Eve offers me a sponsorship, I will take it, yes. No, Restream deletes your stuff. They save your VODs in the cloud for a while. Yeah, no, everything's on YouTube. It will be there forever. I don't know how many people actually watch the VODs. Probably not too many. Black China said she was dissolving her ass shots. So you can have hyaluronic acid injected into your like lips and stuff. That's what most fillers and stuff are, is like some sort of hyaluronic acid derivative. And you can inject hyaluronidase to get rid of it, but silicone doesn't go away. You actually have to like surgically remove that. A Got Milk subscription. Oh yeah, I do need that. Yes, and Last Epoch is really blowing up. All the, like, Asmongold shouted it out, and, like, all the big Path of Exile streamers are playing it and stuff. It's like, they're doing well. They're doing very well. Wing guards, huh? That seems like something that I have no use for. Cool. Juvederm hyaluronic acid? Yeah, pretty much all fillers are some derivative thereof. Yeah. At least that I'm aware of. Boop. Oh, so much shit that I really need to work on my loot filter, yes. But now is not the time. That seems like a job for when I'm at my job. I do most of the, like, tedious, boring shit for these games, like, when I'm in Path of Exile, like, trading for items and stuff. I do that while I'm at work. Cold pin with frostbite. That's fucking good. Wow. Gonna open a med spa together now? Bro, I already own one, remember? But I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm into it, for sure. Yeah. Crit avoidance, excellent. I didn't know you could get it on gloves, cool. You joined the med spa as an intern? Yeah, just to be... So, here's the crazy thing. Estheticians in Missouri can do, like, cosmetic injections. So you can do Botox as an esthetician. Which sounds like a really, really freaking bad idea to me. I would not let an esthetician touch me.
Take care.
And in fact, I refused to work with estheticians when we were operating. And I was like, no, we're gonna hire nurses. Shred armor, crit void, cool. What is the facial nerve? Doesn't matter. Just inject something terrible next to it. It's great. Gucci. Well, you might not have your facial nerve anymore. Yeah, that's the what is the one the one that dissolves double chins? Shit. What is that called? Kybella. Kybella dissolves adipose tissue, but hey, guess what your nerves are lined with? It's adipose tissue. So what happens if you put that in the wrong place? Hey, you have a facial nerve palsy. That sucks. But at least your double chin's gone. A happy ending spa. I think those are like fairly common actually. Myelin goes bye-bye. Yes, it does. Ooh, level 61. Moving on up. Man, I have not played this game anywhere near as much as I had hoped to over the past week. Oh well. There's people on Reddit who have them all mapped out. Of course there are. And by people, you mean like 2 people, right? There's like 2 dudes who've traveled the country and been like, dude, I got jerked off at this med spa and it was amazing. We're gonna put this on the map. Probably the feds. What if it's like the dude in South Park where he like gets in deep with the pimp and like bangs the pimp all the time, that he's like, I got you, while they're actually like actively having sex. You're under arrest. They don't avoid nerves. We're talking about major nerves here. Yeah, you can't slice somebody, like, I mean, I guess theoretically, like, every time you, like, touch something, you probably kill some small nerves. You just, like, make him ischemic and they go poof. What the shit? But yeah, they just know anatomy and they, you know, don't cut things that they're not supposed to most of the time. And honestly, like, bigger nerves, well, you've had anatomy. Like, bigger nerves are pretty obvious. And you kind of, like, the bigger the structure is, the more reliably it's placed. Like, there's not a whole lot of variance in where somebody's brain is, right? So, you know, you can kind of expect those things. And at this point, like, common anatomical variants are pretty well described and stuff, so you can avoid those without too much problem. Yeah, a lot of people have, like, you know, anesthesia around their scars and stuff, their surgical scars, because of that. Like, nerves get transected. And there's just not really any avoiding that. Yeah, yep. Each time somebody gets cut open, they lose some sensation there. Yep, for sure. And I mean, usually that's kind of, like, functionally inconsequential, but it does happen. Oh, there's Meteor. Oh yeah, so, this is a weird build, and I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with it. Here are my options. So, what I had initially wanted to do is there is a belt with this new patch, which we will look at right here, where you cast a Meteor when you critically strike stuff. So I want this belt. The question is, what do I cast Meteor with? Or, like, what do I crit with? So, the easiest answer, and also perhaps the worst, is using this staff to make Meteor a lightning spell. And then I just use a whole bunch of lightning spells to proc Meteors. So the staff actually sort of sucks. Like, 130 increased lightning damage is, like, okay for an in-game staff. Kind of, like, on the low end of okay. And these other mods are just garbage. It's also really not that much, well, I guess mana's not really garbage, but it's also not great. This is not a high-end, like, base to have either. So Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do this, but what this does is it does open up this node, which is 80% more damage, which is a 1.8 multiplier. Because it says meteors deal more damage of all types except fire. So when Meteor's a lightning skill, everything deals 80% more damage. So that kind of makes up for the fact that this staff is ass. So with that in mind, I would use Lightning Blast to just cast as fast as freaking possible and crit all the time and cast meteors. So the other option is to not use that staff and leave Meteor as a fire skill, still cast it with Lightning Blast, and just instead of you know, kind of being hyper specialized at lightning, I sort of diversify and get stuff that's like generic spell damage, elemental damage, that sort of thing. So that makes gearing a little harder. The other thing that I could do is just like totally abandon the whole lightning thing completely and use Fireball to proc meteors. Because Fireball has some pretty good crit options as well. Not quite as good as Lightning Blast, but that's the thing. Like, lightning is desirable because it's like there's tons and tons of like critical strike bonuses and stuff like that. So I have three options. I think the best in-game option is probably the second one, which is leave Meteor as a fire skill and use lightning to proc it, and have a bunch of like generic gear. But whether or not I will actually ever be able to make or find that gear is another issue entirely. Are Meteors like Chibaku Tensei? I have no idea what that is, so I'm gonna flip a coin and say yes. That's a meteor that just landed and killed that guy. I think the meteor ad did legit kill that dude. Yeah, that's a meteor. Here. Oh, I was gonna finish him off with a meteor. Fuck. But yeah, the idea is that I don't have to cast that manually. I just kind of like use my Lightning Blast, which casts like 1 billion times a second, and just, you know, auto proc it. Sounds like anime. It does. For all my nerdiness, I never really got into anime. I probably should have, though. It seems like something I would really enjoy. Maybe not now, or would have enjoyed, I should say. Good gosh darn, what's up, man? Oh yeah, we haven't talked about our discussion last night. So last night, the man Good gosh darn and I were playing around with ChatGPT 4. I mean, he was doing most of the playing, and I was just kind of like sitting back going, damn, whoa, yeah, cool, alright. That's about the extent of my computer knowledge, so that's really all I had to contribute. But yeah, suffice it to say, that shit sounds awesome. And we were kind of talking about, like, we fed it some pretty, like, complex medical scenarios, like, from the anesthesia world. And it actually spat out fairly reasonable answers. You know, like, things I would expect, you know, like, Indivir CA1 residence. CA1 is your that's your first year of anesthesia, second year of residency. Things I would expect, like, Indivir CA1 to, you know, be on that level, basically. So pretty good, pretty good. That's some seriously impressive shit. Grilled ChatGPT with medical knowledge. Tried to. Part of it's kind of hard for me because I don't know, like, how to, oh, well, there's the staff I need. Holy shit, that was nice. That's actually a pretty good roll, too. Okay. So now I need that belt. Wow. Well, that worked out. Holy shit. That was crazy. Okay. Alright, game. Alright, game. I owe you one. Merely a tool for me to use. Of course. Yeah, the problem is I have no idea how to use that tool. Into wallet. Dude, one of these days, I'm gonna fucking use your whale display. I swear, I can't catch a fucking break between my wife's pregnancy and, like, this kid never sleeping. Jesus Christ. And you use it to write an entire publishable research paper? I mean, honestly, it's probably not far off. I think the limitations of it are like timing. From what it sounds like, it did, you know, it still uses research and stuff from 2 years ago. So if you're really doing some like cutting edge things, then you know it's gonna be behind the times. But you know, you could probably cobble together a pretty fair approximation of what you were looking for with very minimal effort. Oh god. Oh my god, there's so much shit in this room. Holy fuck. Yeah, I mean, I think you could probably do that. And from what Good Gosh Darn was saying, like sometimes like just having it iterate is the way to do it. Like it'll pop up an error and you just like feed the error back into it and it fixes itself. For like coding, and you know, maybe that'll work for research too, who knows. Like if it kind of gets stuck and then you're like, oh yeah, use this thing that you just said, and it's like, oh okay, sweet, and spits out something useful. I mean, that's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. If you feed it data, it can synthesize results and write a discussion. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, see, I think so. We were talking. He was Good Gosh Darn was lamenting his impending loss of job at the hands of AI programming, but I think, like, honestly, I think that it's just gonna pivot. You know, that where you like you just need people who can feed ChatGPT and other AI sources the right thing, right? Like, it's just a matter of, like, garbage in, garbage out, right? So you try to avoid that. So if you feed it all of the right info and, you know, you tell it exactly what you want out of your data and stuff, it's gonna get you good-ass results. I think it's just gonna be different, not a replacement. I hope I'm not approaching obsolescence. Yeah, well, me too, man. Me too. Should you quit now or go through with anesthesia? I think you should probably quit now. That's my official opinion. You should just stop immediately. Whatever you're doing, just fucking quit. Yeah, fortunately, like, anesthesia and surgery, I think, are fairly AI-proof. Like, it may be able to, like, tell you what to do, but it's not gonna be able to, like, do those things. Anything that's like task oriented, you know, like physical task oriented is gonna be pretty good for a while. Oh, you feed it raw text and it'll interpret that? That's crazy nice. I guess that's pretty like front end effort heavy, but then, you know, if it's gonna generate everything that you need from that initial effort, then fuck yeah. Oh god, bad time to scratch my nose. Oh god. Damn, that thing is tough.
I cannot do that.
Alright, what the fuck is hitting me still? Okay. Can a CRNA learn those tasks though? Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, anybody can. Like, if you just practice central lines and stuff enough, then yeah. But honestly, I would say that ChatGPT functions. This is gonna really piss any mid-levels watching this channel off. I would say it functions above the level of an anesthesia mid-level, quite frankly. Or at least about, or like the answers that it spits out are not things that I would expect mid-levels I work with to know. Like, at that depth of understanding. Yeah, so I mean, that's a legit a legit thing to be scared about, but I was actually heartened by the notion that it didn't quite get there. You know, it wasn't quite like a replacement for a position yet. I mean, you know, that's probably coming. But like, there's some interpretation there that I think probably isn't automatable. Because, you know, sometimes you just have this, like, gestalt where you go in and you're like, oh shit, this is bad. Like, I've seen this before. You get this, like, pattern recognition, and it's not just, like, purely fact-based, I guess. I mean, that's not actually true, but it's just kind of like, I've seen this constellation of things before, and this is probably what's happening. And sometimes that's tough to, like, put into a paper or a sentiment that's, like, discoverable. Shred armor, lightning damage. Interesting. Well, perhaps we will try to craft that. Yeah, 3.5 to 4 is a huge difference, for sure. Like, 3.5 is still, like, super rudimentary and, like, you know, gives you some, like, stock, well, I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you that kind of answer. But, yeah, 4 is, like, actually giving you, like, medical plans, and, yeah, it's much, much different. Definitely a huge step up. Crit multi, that was huge. Let's get rid of dodge rating. Poison res, also huge. Wow, shit, that worked out really well. Okay. Looks like I got a new amulet, boys. Okay. T5 crit multi, okay. Yeah, we'll go poison res, I guess. I think once I have any chance to shred armor, that's fine. Maybe I'll go for that. Wow, I haven't used... Jesus, this is like a frickin' faded amulet. This was meant to be... That was unbelievable. 5 to 15. Yeah. Let's see. 73-36. Yeah, it's like a 10% damage increase. Fuck, man. Lose some health, but that's okay. Waluigi GPT, he loves croissants and loves hot wiring cars. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'll give you that. Soul Feast. I don't want to shatter that. Don't care about Fire Aura. Melee, Ellie, wow. Damn, those are some pretty hot rolls. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see. Okay, we'll sell all that shit. Oh, EM is, yeah, emergency medicine is super fucked. I will reserve judgment on just how fucked until we see how many of those spots fill in the scramble. But man, if there are 550 spots short. Wait, so how many? I mean, I know this isn't this year, but like emergency medicine. So say there's 3,000 spots, so a sixth of the spots go unmatched. Like, fuck. I mean, that's gonna like immediately submarine programs. Like that'll literally shut programs down overnight. I mean, what do you do if half your program fills? There's no way that that's sustainable. I guess I'm gonna shatter that. AI porn? AI porn? Awesome. You guys are amazing. Good programs didn't fill? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure with 550 spots it didn't fill. There's like, that's gotta be everywhere, right? That's just like across the board. But, I mean, what that means is, like, emergency docs are going to be in short supply. I think there's already more emergency docs retiring than there were going into the field. You know, because it is such a shitty atmosphere. And so for the people who don't know, like, recently, I mean, it's kind of like all-out warfare, really. I mean, venture capital has really set into emergency management, emergency medicine, and like tried to manage it into the ground, basically replace doctors with nurse practitioners and stuff like that. And they've also pushed for a whole bunch of residency programs to open, so they're like driving down salaries by increasing supply, and people are just tired of it. So the combination of nurse practitioners flooding into the specialty and also new graduates flooding in has really screwed the job market up a lot. So I think we're seeing the results of that, and a sixth of the programs, over a sixth, didn't fill. They'll staff them with the mid-levels and everyone will die. Yeah, well, I mean, that's gonna happen, but then, like, once the wrong people die, something will change. Sort of like with residency hours. Not that residency hours are good, but at least they're not the, like, complete and utter, like, knockdown, drag-out shit they used to be, historically. Until that, like, oil baron's daughter... did she die, or did she just, like, have some adverse outcome? I can't remember. Hilarious. I knew I was gonna regret putting those channel rewards in. Oh god. So it'll be interesting to see how you can't let me. The stream must be stressful. I love stress. Alright, let's see how this goes. That last boss fight was pretty good, if I do say so myself. This is not bad so far. Okay, let's not stand in that. I feel like I have a decent amount of tankiness, but I'm not sure I can cope with all that shit. Yeah. Ow. That's not bad. Time out somebody else. Nice. That I will oblige. As soon as I'm not getting nuked by a boss. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's fucking class warfare in here. What have I done? What have I done with these these rewards? Oh man. Oh, I'm running out of mana. Jesus, how'd that happen? I don't think I've ever run out of mana. That's a lot of spammy. Lots of spamminess. Alright, boss, where you at? Sounds like I got a couple people to time out. After this boss is done. Fuck, ow! Alright, let that mana regen. I've been a bad boy, time you out. The timeouts do not include spankings, guys, just for the record. Or maybe they do. I guess we'll see. One-handed sword, you say? Alright, what do we got here? Belt drop rate? Shield drop rate? Helmet drop rate? I care about precisely none of those things. Maybe we'll go with the belt drop rate, since that's... Well, but no, but I'm gonna have a fucking unique belt. Ah, weak sauce. What's the range there? Wow, those choices are goddamn awful. Maybe I'll do builds. I do not know if that affects uniques, but I'm hoping it does. Quest completed. What did I return to? Most homoerotic community you're a part of. Yep, that's us. Let's see. I have some work to do, it seems. Okay. Time out, baby. Time out, 10 minutes. No, it's supposed to be 5. I'm so sorry. Well, you got your money's worth. Gucci got his money's worth. Sorry, Cockroach Princess. Gucci. It is a self-timeout. It is. It is. How do I change the timeout time? I'm such a fucking noob here. I don't even know how to, like, time people out. Timeout. How do I time you out for not 10 minutes? Oh no! Let's see. Ban him. No, unban Gucci. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what's happening. Previously subbed for 3 months. Not anymore. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, that was lots of fun, guys. Thanks. This is what I get. This is what I get. And now I gotta figure out how to fucking close this window. Get out of here. There we go. Have I played with Midjourney? No. What's that? Sounds like I should know that. Like, dude, I'm just like, I'm banning like half my freaking chat. What is... Something tells me that this is a bad success plan. Oh, man. So I think this is... No, it's not. I need to be here. For my belt. My beautiful belt. Short sentence describing a picture. Oh, yeah. Is this the one that, like, makes an image? I have actually played with that. So I was just, like, feeding it, like, complete nonsense, and it was putting out some pretty great stuff. Puts down most of his group following in one go. That's what I'm good at. Driving people off. Being repulsive in some fashion or another. God damn it. Harbinger of Stars, where do I target from you? Fall of the Empire. That's what I thought. Yep. God, fuck everything. Okay. Well, I'm gonna come back down here and do this. Go that way, burp into the microphone. That's good too. They just updated it with a new... Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that again, because I had a lot of fun doing that. Mid-journey. Do I have to sign into it? Oh god. Oh god. I will log in. Yep, that's me. Trying to make a gas joke. No, I got it. I got it. Yep, I was with it. Don't worry. Oh, authenticator. Shit. Shit. Dude, some of these authenticator things go away in like 2 minutes. Nobody sees that number. Mid-journey bots. Okay, whatever. Authorized. Get in there. Take all of my information, please. Alright. Let's see. To generate jobs and access the full gallery, please check out our plans. No. Join the Discord to start creating? Okay. Fine. I have 10 free. Yeah, it's fine. I'd rather check Discord. Sweet. I will do that. Maybe. I can figure out how to click things. A dog wearing... This is the coolest... This is the coolest fucking captcha I've ever seen. Okay. Alright. Allow access? Yeah, sure. One other server is temporarily unavailable due to a temporary outage? Wow, that's fucking awful. Alright. Where am I going? Continue to Discord. Discord has millions of folks? Shit. Ah, this is killing me. Let's try this again. What the fuck? How do I generate an image? This is terrible. I've already joined your Discord, you bitch. Right here. Join the journey. Oh, I have to get the good Discord bot in my server. I see. Yeah, I can't get into their server, unfortunately. Yep. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Sure. Authorize! Yay, I'm human! Wow, this is a lot of time to, look at some ridiculous pictures. Okay. Thanks for that link, by the way. So, do I have to do it through Discord, or, Good to see you, Midjourney bot. Okay. Imagine. That was underwhelming. Click the Midjourney icon after it. Oh, okay. Let's see. Thanks, David H. I will have fun. Anesthesiologist streams to millions of children. What the fuck? Okay. That's awesome. So I'm gonna stick with this. And I have to do what now? God, I'm so bad at fucking everything. So I just do the command? Like... Oh, I see. No. This is worth it. This is totally worth all of the effort. What? Accept the terms of service. Give me my goddamn image. Fuck me. That was totally worth it. That was absolutely worth it. It's ridiculous. This is so fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh, why is this so funny to me? Oh god. Okay, let's try something else. Dude, this looks like the guy in it looks like the kid in the Polar Express, man. Did he fall off the train and go into a coma? Like that was actually his like fever dream? That didn't actually happen. All right. Okay, this is gonna be good. The Polar Express crashed. I like my pizza dog cloud. Oh, this is less Beyonce than I'd hoped for. However, I will accept it. This is great. There, that's what I'm talking about. That is the shit. Oh my god, this is amazing. Hey, Beyonce with a fucking minigun and a dragon. Oh. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, this is great. That was worth every struggle, every minute of strife I just went through trying to function with basic technology. Oh, I'm so happy I did that. Oh, man. Milkman anesthesia. I'll just actually miss that. I'll have to go back. I'll have to look. Where's that? This is pretty good too. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to steal this. I'm gonna have to. This is gonna be my new profile picture for a while. This is just fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, this is all ridiculous. Yeah, that is super good. That is super good. Alright. Oh my. This finished up. Oh shit. That is grand. Holy crap, that's so cool. That's actually really neat. One boob dragon. Shit. Okay, that was great. That was great. Let me go back and look at the other ones because I think I was skimming through them. Yeah, here we go. Much better. Even better than at first. Why does it choose corgis? Of course it's like These fucking, like, innocent little, like, beagle... Oh god, I'm so easily entertained. This is great. Whew. Alright. Get it together, Alex. Let's fucking... Oh, what is this? What is this? Milk, 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 more milk, anesthesiologist. Oh god. Oh, this is real fucked up. What's going on here? I am extremely glad I got this bot. Oh, this is so weird. This is some, like, weird, like, crazy-ass medical, you know, freak show textbook thing or something. Oh, God. Oh, I can't handle that. What's going on here? What is this? What is this? Look at this one. What the fuck is going on up there? All the milk around them. It's just a shitload of milk in the picture with all these, like, fucking crazy, like, anamorphic humans here. Oh, God. Yep. Are you not entertained? Okay. Roasting shit. Here we go. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, I've got to go beat the boss again, that's right. Yes, I am profoundly glad I beat the boss. Or, beat the boss? Jesus. Profoundly glad that I, got that bot. That was great. Oh, man. That's ridiculous. I missed you so much. I'm sorry. It was only supposed to be 5 minutes, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't ever do anything but ban people. Bing Bong got his points worth, man. He got it. Oh, God. It's gonna take me a while to recover from that shit. That almost makes me want to, like, subscribe to that and just, like, pay whatever fee that they're demanding. Just so I can fucking feed images into it and just laugh my ass off at work all day, every day. I'll just be sitting there, like, so we have this interesting setup where, like, our office is fairly small. There's 5 of us who show up. I mean, it's enough room for 5 people, but that's about it. And, like, I just have my personal laptop, and I always sit in the same place, and, like, so I'll just be in this, like, tiny-ass office where you're unavoidable. You know, there's no cubicles or anything, it's just, like, all open desk space. I'll be sitting there, like, making AI art, just laughing like a fucking hyena all day. Everybody walking in is like, what is wrong with you? Don't you have a job? Cheapest plan is 10 a month. I mean, that's probably worth 10 bucks a month for, like, some cheap laughs for a couple months. I'd pay like 30 bucks for that. You're more artsy with it? Oh yeah, I mean, like, I might try to, like, actually make some cool shit, but in the meanwhile, it's like, you know, Beyonce with dragons and miniguns is, like, all I'm about. Oh, there's a tough bitch up in here. Okay. Maybe I should pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing. At least for a second. Oh, yeah, that was great. God, I love technology. It's like we have this immensely powerful tool that we were just talking about, and I'm using it to make ridiculous-ass pictures of random shit. Unsummon, resummon, whenever there's no, like, commitment. It's not like a year plan where they're like, it's $10 a month, but you pay us $120 now. The neon corgi pizza, yeah, absolutely. Okay, Gucci, you're on, my friend. How am I gonna do this without getting banned? How am I gonna do this? I absolutely will do that. Obese male anesthesiologist. If it comes up with a picture of me, oh shit. It won't generate not safe for work. Okay. This is promising already. Okay. Whoops, I fucked it up. I'm just gonna do it. Surgeon eating ass. Oh no, it's banned. Okay. Boom. Let's do it. Oh, weak. Weak sauce. Hey, it is pictures of me. This is fantastic. I love this guy's hat. I love his hat. What the fuck is going on in these pictures, man? Oh. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, this is too much. This is too much. It looks like me if I gained 500 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, man. Alright, here we go. Productivity, if you can call it that. Let's fucking go. God. The middle one was him taking a mirror selfie. Maybe so. Alright. I'm gonna rock some echoes. Ass haggis. Well, you guys can do it. I think anybody can do that, right? Don't actually. Well, apparently the word ass is banned. I tried real hard, guys. I tried. Oh man, I'm so glad. So it's just 10 images though, and it goes away, right? So I can't keep like spamming super ridiculous shit for the rest the rest of the stream whenever I think about it. Yes, that's right, folks. This is a Last Epoch stream with an anesthesiologist where we look at stupid pictures. That's what we do, apparently. Uh-oh. I believe I'm being summoned. Nope, I'm not. I lied. The Doc Pizza Fix is pretty cute. There you go. I'm doing a service. Oh, what was that? Oh, lots of things. Lots of things are leveling up. Oh my. Big ass fucking lightning spiders. Yikes. Dude, how terrifying would a lightning spider be in real life? It just like jumps on your ass and shocks you as it's running across you.
I am not a man of many pockets.
I'm not scared of spiders, but I think that one I might make an exception for.
I am not a man of many pockets. I am not
Yeah, I
a
don't
man
want that.
of many pockets.
Let's get the fuck out. That's a lot of idols. Okay. So I'm going to sell my shit before I bother with that.
Many pockets.
Seriously?
Yes.
Alright, sell my shit. Fire on kill. about that. Ooh, 20 ward on melee hit. That's probably pretty good. I will take it. The one warmer day last week? What? What? Health on kill. What the balls? Have I ever cleared a clogged milk duct? I have worked on them. I have lanced a couple clogged milk ducts with my first kid. This time that hasn't really been an issue, which is great. But yeah, my first kid like sucked one out, like sucked a clog out and just like drowned in milk. It was like, ah, that was great. It was funny. And my wife was like, thank God! Thank God that fucking happened. Ooh, disintegrate. Increased health. Yeah, I'd need those percent health shards. I don't even know that that's worth keeping. Melee fire damage and cast speed. Yeah, I'll just sell that. Okay, so all of that gets shattered? Nope, not that. Potion health converted to ward. Yeah, we'll keep it around. Boop. Sets. Boop. Weeks. Armor. Boop. Shatter that bitch. Shatter that bitch. Oh, what's this? What's this? Not something I want.
Yes.
Okay.
Take care.
And, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna do the old person thing. Outfit of the day. Got it. Yeah, it's the same shit I always wear. Trashy ass white shirt. And, I don't know what the pants are, actually. They're not the Kirkland pants. I'm switching it up. They are, however, like, black, nondescript pants.
Yes.
Just like the rest. Crit chance. Inflict plague on hit. That? I don't know how plague works. Ooh, yeah. Increase cold damage over time? Hmm. That's a terrible roll for that. Oh well. Let's see. Minion bleed and storm. Yeah, that seems shitty. Also seems bad. How did I convince my wife to let me stream for 2+ hours with the 2 kiddos? They're both asleep. That's how. Yeah, that's really the only way that works. Ignite duration and lightning damage. Okay. So I've already got that, I guess. Only 50% of the sweet anesthesia money is coming in the future. Problem solved. Yeah, exactly. You can't leave me.
Take care.
I mean, I'm not worth anything right now. She'll wait until the house is paid off and all that stuff. So I'm good for a while. I don't know if damage reflection is really a useful thing. I've never played a minion build in this, but I'll keep that around. It seems like it might be. Yeah, no, this was a, like, when I first started streaming, I was just kind of, like, streaming anytime. And she was getting pissed off because I was, like, doing whatever. Uh-oh. I'm missing lots of messages. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, there we go. We're good. I'm caught up. I did it. But yeah, I was just streaming like whenever, and she was mad. And, you know, probably rightfully so. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just do it these days. She was like, cool. Just for some reason, Wednesday and Sunday made more sense than like any other days at the time. I think we had like certain commitments that I was dodging. Like, I think she had like a workout class or something that she went to Wednesday nights, and like some show that she liked to watch on Sundays. Something like that. I can't remember what it was. But now just like all of that's gone to hell because we have 2 kids and a baby that never fucking sleeps. Who actually has slept decently the last couple days. Stun chance with melee attacks? Jesus, man, I'm getting terrible exalts. But the first exalt I found was like crazy Mondo crit chance on an armor. Which actually I'm not wearing anymore. Oh man, I need to level my skills up. Fuck. What do I want to? Oh, not that. I guess cast speed? Sure. And here I want stun avoidance? Probably armor. Yeah, just take armor. Let's go damage an area. Why not? Sweet. What is my favorite movie? Ooh. I don't know what my favorite movie is. So Apocalypse Now would be up there, for sure. Lord of the Rings. The Matrix is probably in there. Let's see. I'm thinking of things that I'll narrow it down in a minute. Okay, so The Matrix, Apocalypse Now. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna leave out so many good movies. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die, oh my god, ouch! Oh, that did not do anywhere near as much damage as I thought it was going to. Okay. That was super anticlimactic. So I'll just say Apocalypse Now. I think that's probably what I would choose. What is Apocalypse Now about? So it's an adaptation of the book Heart of Darkness, which is like kind of an expose of English and French colonialism in Africa, but it's an adaptation to the U.S. invading Vietnam, and basically how like shit gets fucking darker and crazier as you get deeper into it. That's the short version of the story. But it's much the same. Like the, yeah, there you go. And Gucci spams the chat. He's not wrong, though. Is there an unequal dynamic in my relationship because I'm bringing home the bacon? No. Not at all. No, I have no illusions that she's not working, even though she's not employed. Yeah, she busts her balls. And I didn't really like, I don't know. I don't really care. Like the money thing's not really like an issue. Maybe that's unusual. I'm not really sure how other couples do it, but like that's just my role. Because I'm, you know, the guy who works. And she can work if she wants to. Like, you know, there's no like restriction on it or anything. She just chooses to be a mom. We both do our thing and everything's groovy. Do I think she's entitled to spend my money? Yeah, of course. I mean, and I think it would be the same way if she was the one making half a mil. And I'm glad she does. I'm glad she is comfortable. I mean, we're, you know, like, it's not something that just, like, happens. If we have major expenses, we talk about it. You know, it's not like this renovation that we just did. She was like, hey, I'm gonna renovate the house. And I'm like, what? And then there's people renovating my house. You know, these are, like, in-depth conversations that have happened over months, you know, trying to, like, work this shit out. If she wanted to buy a car and not tell me, would I be mad? Yeah, fuck yeah, I'd be mad. I mean, that's, like, not necessarily because of the expense, but because of, like, the breach of trust, you know? Where, just like, oh, so you're gonna go spend, like, 50 G's and not, like, clue me into that? That's kind of fucked up. Can he buy a car and not tell me? Only if he was obese. Only obese men get to buy cars without telling me. Writing it down in my spreadsheet. Perfect. Perfect. It's documented, man. It's recorded. You can review the VOD for notes later if you need. It'll be up. Oh, God. You guys. Yeah, no, we're pretty easy, man. I feel like, you know, there's like a level of trust there where we're, you know, we're not gonna like sink ourselves financially. And if there's ever a possibility of like, hey, this might be something we can't afford, then that's, you know, just talk about it. It's just communication. It's no big deal. Who's my ideal 2024 presidential candidate? Are you asking, like, what person I would want? Like, a person that actually exists? So the answer is going to be very disappointing, I'm afraid, because I know very little about the details of American politics these days. I am extremely disenchanted with basically everybody involved. I think that Pete Buttigieg is a very good speaker. I think he's extremely competent and intelligent. I would be a little concerned with his experience level on, like, you know, an international scale, I think. But off the top of my head, that's the person that comes to mind. Ooh, what's this? 8 maximum rates? What? Lose 6% of their current health per second. So your dudes are just like... Oh, so this is like, SRS in Path of Exile. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. You just have, like, temporary minions running around, like, go and suicide on people? Sweet. Love it. Who did I say? It said Pete Buttigieg was the, like, the guy that comes to mind. But I honestly don't know a whole lot about his, like, platforms and what he stands for, but just, like, based on his, like, the way he handles himself in public speaking, you know, scenarios. And, like, deals with adversity on the spot.
I am not a not a man of many pockets.
But I don't know. I do not know. P taking maternity leave. Nice. Classy. Classy. Would I be fine if my 22-year-old dated a 49-year-old? I mean, that's pretty weird, dude. Like, what... You gotta figure... I mean, somebody who's 49 and somebody who's 22 are in, like, vastly different stations in life, regardless of, you know, what they're doing. That's... The maturity and, like, understanding gap between those is, gigantic. So it makes me wonder what the fuck is wrong with the 49-year-old. While channeling and melee elemental damage. Okay. Oh, that's pretty sexy right there. Pretty sexy. Check out the image you generated. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's like a fucking superhero. It's like the one that I did, but like in armor? What was your input? Obese Twitch streamer who plays Last Epoch on stream. Nice. Nice. This is actually me. It's just a picture from the side, so you can tell how obese I am. Oh, I love it. That's fucking awesome. that is A+ material right there. Yep, that's good. That is good shit. Let's see, Cold Dot. Yep, that's pretty good with Shatter. Dude is a tank. He is a freaking tank for sure. Dude, some of those World's Strongest Man guys are like... They got a little pudge to him. Got a little chunk. I mean, they're probably eating like 12,000 calories a day or some ridiculous shit like that to get to the point where they can actually function as they do. Ooh, I wonder... That's probably not worth messing with. Kyriakos? No. That's fucking hilarious. No. Let's see. Strongman. No, wow. He does look rather like that, actually. He is very similar. Oh, shit. That is a big motherfucker, man. No thanks. The things those guys do are just absolute madness. Nobody should ever be that strong. Vitality, movement, speed, armor, huh? That's pretty good. That's a terrible freaking roll on the implicit, though. Maybe we can figure that out. Alright, so what do I want here? I want health? Actually, check that. So we'll do some vitality. Upgrade, upgrade. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a promising start. Got it. You say no thanks, I say fuck yeah. There you go. They should play offensive line. But they're slow. They're probably really slow. I think that's the issue, right? Because, like, offensive linemen are actually, like, pretty fast for burst. Like, I think a lot of them run, like, 5-second 40s, and they're, like, fairly agile, briefly. But Not for very long, obviously. Okay. Movement speed. I don't have any movement speed. That sucks. Plus X health. Wait, don't I have percent health, though? Or is that a prefix? Maybe that's a prefix. Health regen per second. Okay. I guess I have no percent health things. Weird. Okay. Other than hybrid health. I don't know that I want to use my hybrid health on that yet. Okay, so we'll just do this. Add that affix. Okay, I got the movement speed. That's hot. Okay, so what do I do? How fast can I run a 40-yard dash? Not fast. Not fast. When I played soccer in high school, the fastest I ever ran was 4.9. Which was not too bad, considering I was 5'1" when I did it. Little teeny legs going super fast. Yeah, no, that's not terrible. Oh, but I have cooldown recovery on my current boots. Interesting, yes. Interesting. Alright, which one? Okay. One of these fixes the, oh, this rerolls the implicits. I only have one of those? Is that really worth it to get some extra cold res? Probably not, right? 8 vitality, bunch of armor. I gain some movement speed, lose a little health, lose cooldown recovery. Let's see, how much health do I get? 30? From the vitality, I guess. Can I do a 40-yard dash and time it for 50 bucks? I would do it for 50 bucks. That sounds hilarious. I haven't sprinted. I don't even remember the last time I sprinted. Definitely don't remember the last time I sprinted for like a timed. It probably was then. It probably was in soccer in high school. It was the last time I did a timed sprint. Ah, nose is running like crazy. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, do I want those boots? Man, cooldown recovery is so good. It's so good. I think I'll sleep on it. Don't want that. This is all. I already looked through all this shit. I don't want any of that. I think I might even sell that. Increased melee damage. I don't think I would ever use that. Stun chance with melee attacks, yeah. Meh.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I'll think about that. Shop. If you donate $50, I'll do it. Well, I would actually have to, like, set that up somehow. But yes, I would totally run a timed 50-yard dash, and it would be 40-yard dash. It would be terrible. I would be surprised if I broke 6 seconds, quite frankly. I am not built for speed. Let's see, where do I want to go here? I want keys? Yeah, get some keys. Why not? Let's do that. Dude, do not donate $50 to me, by the way. Don't fucking do that. Yeah, if I blew a freaking tire doing this challenge, I would be so fucking mad at myself. I would be so mad. Yeah, that would suck hard. Ooh, what is that? Lethal concentration. I'll have to check that out. What are you, lethal concentration? Lots of melee damage, lots of minion damage. Oh, right? What is Jade Dust? Your poison damage modifiers also apply to your skeleton rogues. Oh, this is a poison minion thing. Cool. Okay. Leech 8% of poison damage is health. Nice. Huh. Okay. I dig that. I can handle doing some poison minions. That sounds like a pretty cool build. Alright, where the fuck? Oh, this is a spire thing. Oh, how did I not die? I was just like looking, freaking rubbernecking at this item and like getting spires shot at me. How the fuck did I survive that? Okay. It shows the level of attention I paid at the game. Like, oh, the whole point of this particular mission is to keep moving and not die and kill these towers? Well, why don't I just stand here and look at this shiny thing that I just got instead of doing that? And sorry, I keep getting distracted by this. This ridiculous picture. Oh, man. Ouch. Oh, I so want that belt. For Meteor spam, I want it, I want it. I wish there was a way to speed up your mana regeneration a little bit more. It's like your base mana regeneration is always 8. So no matter how much mana you have, it's not like most other ARPGs where your mana regen is like a percentage of your total mana. Or at least a function of the percentage of your total mana. Yep, it's just 8. So you have to figure out other ways to get your mana back. That might be a bit of a challenge when I'm casting meteors all the time. Oh god, I just ran right by the freaking tower that I was supposed to kill. I'm so bad at this. What was this question? The worst argument I've gotten into with my wife? I cannot remember one in particular, but we've been in some really bad ones about having kids, or about kids in particular. Yeah, I don't actually remember what any of the big ones were specifically about, oddly enough. But I know the, like, general context. Have I ever yelled during an argument? Yes, for sure. That does not happen very often. I don't yell in anger, like, ever. Yeah, give me some shards. Hell yeah, shards. I feel like I'm in a circus or something. What the hell is this song? You, sir, are getting skipped. Oh, my reminder to raid somebody. Pass along the folks to other Last Epoch playing fools. Oh, most of the things that you would get written up for are like nurses get their feelings hurt, basically. That's like probably over 80% of write-ups that anybody gets, like, that come in. The overwhelming majority. Like, hardly any of them have anything to do with, like, patient care or anything like that. How many fights have I won, but had to agree to defer to make her stop talking? That happens a lot. Totally happens a lot. There's so many things that, I mean, and I'm sure it happens tons on her end, too. I mean, that's just kind of part of living with someone. And honestly, like, my wife and I are very, very different. Like, complementary, but very different. Like, I would be perfectly happy. Like, I like my fancy shit, you know, like all my nice electronics and toys and doodads and stuff, but like, if it came down to it, I'd be totally fine, like, just having this stuff in, like, a studio apartment, you know? Like, as long as I have a decent kitchen and, like, I really don't care, but she is, and, you know, cleanliness is whatever, like, as long as my stuff's clean and it's kind of like, you know, in a pile somewhere, I don't give a fuck. But she's very organized and, you know, particular about, like, how things are arranged and, you know, make sure everything's squared away, you know, in its place. I really don't care. Have I ever considered divorce, even for a split second? Probably. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly, like, it's one of those things that you think about, kind of in the sense, like, you know, sometimes you have to have, like, intrusive thoughts where you're like, what would happen if I jumped out of this moving car? You know? Like, every now and then you think, like, what would this look like? You know, what would my life look like? I mean, that's just, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of one of those ugly truths in life. Like, you just think about that shit. Like, what would happen if I died? You know? Like, what would my wife do? You know, we've talked about that before. It's like, I think pretty much both of us are like, nah, we wouldn't get married again. That's too much bullshit to deal with. Like, we're not gonna do this again. An amazing and round obese male partner who avidly watches my stream, I totally would. That sounds like my type. I would do that right now. Hey, I'm the obese one here. So, I mean, I avidly watch my stream. I watch the entirety of my stream every single time. So maybe I should just, like, marry myself? Can I do that? Can I identify as another person and then marry that person? That seems really convenient. Maybe I should try it. God, chat gets fucking weird in this stream. It's super weird. Admiral Hard On. Hilarious. Excellent timing, sir. Damn, that single target damage, though.
I am not a man.
Woo.
I am not a
Not a man of many pockets. God, I'm picking up way too much nonsense here.
I am not a man. I am not a man.
Haven't
of
even
many
scratched the
pockets.
surface of weird. Oh, I know. I know. As I said, I have watched every single one of my streams. I am basically a pro at this point. That's a lot of shards. Okay, time to put my toys away. Boop, boop. I think I hear my wife walking around outside. That's not good. That means the baby is up. Or has been up, at least. Oh. Oh my. Let's see. Probably not worth it, I guess, at this point. Product damage, yeah, meh. Shock, armor shred, alley damage. I wonder if I can zazz that up a little bit. Boning a patient of yours? No, I haven't actually. Fortunately, I have never considered that. Because that sounds like a fucking terrible idea. Let's see. Shred armor on hit. Yep. Let's do all of that. Love it. I don't know that I really want shotgun hit, though. Let's see what I get. Oh, fire res. Probably not that great. If I ever wanted to put a vision. You guys, y'all are killing me. Only the obese round male ones. In before good gosh darn. I win. Shatter. Oh shit, not what I wanted to do. Gonna assume yes. No, I'm just kind of tired of answering like weird bullshit questions, to be honest with you. Curious minds need to know, of course. Of course. Give me my shards. And they're, yeah, totally not weird. You're right. You got me. 8,000. Is that better? Yeah, that's quite a bit better. Okay. Well, my charmed amulet didn't quite go the distance, I guess. Good gosh starts keeping it real. I love it. I love it. I love all of that. Treating invasive aspergillosis? I mean, the answer to any fungal question is generally amphotericin. That shit is terrible for you. Oh my god, it's so bad for you. It's like almost like chemo, where it just like kills you slightly less than it kills the thing that it's supposed to target. And I do mean slightly. And I do not know what class of drug amphotericin is anymore. Echinocandins, yeah, got it. I can't even remember the last time I used an antifungal of any kind, to be honest. Yeah, that is actually kind of one thing that I sort of miss about critical care, is just like crazy shit that people get put on. Like you just see some like ridiculous meds that nobody else is ever on. They're like, well, this patient's gonna basically die anyway, so we might as well try this hardcore medicine that will shut down their heart and their kidneys and their liver. Sure. But at the same time, it's a crap load of extra work, so. Am I gonna go out? Yes, I am still planning. We're gonna go to, it's this, or, I can't remember if you were around when I was talking about this. We're going to a place that's not far from us called Eddie V's, which is like a super nice, like it's one of the few places in town that has daily fresh seafood, because we are in Missouri after all, and that's sort of a rarity. So they fly their seafood in fresh every day. They have a great steak. Just really, really nice place. That's been on the books since the cash was generously given last year. But yeah, like I think I can't remember the exact timing, but I want to say within like a week of you donating, it was like she found out she was pregnant and was like instantly nauseated. She had terrible morning sickness, so we didn't go. And the rest of her pregnancy was like kind of shitty too, quite frankly. And yeah, now we can't really get out because our, you know, tiny ass daughter has to eat constantly and won't take a bottle. And so yeah, it's that's happening. It's happening eventually, and it will be absolutely fucking amazing when it does. That's a we went there for Restaurant Week 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, and it was awesome. Super nice experience. Like really, really, really good food. And you know, for what you get, like not that expensive. Like I think both of our meals were like, it was under $300. It was like $270 or something for, you know, multiple drinks, you know, appetizers, entree, all that. At a super nice place. Like I can't complain. But yeah, that's tapped. That's gonna happen. I promise. But we'll document it for posterity. I'm glad that I live in such a good food town. There's so many like excellent options around here. And I don't realize how good the food is here until I eat somewhere else. Honestly, like the meat in particular here is always super fresh. I mean, for obvious reasons, like it's in your backyard and gets killed. How does a restaurant survive shipping and seafood every day? I mean, they just charge accordingly. That's how. They pass the cost on to you. That's how they survive. But that's fine, because you can't get it anywhere else. So like a top quality steak here, for instance, would be cheaper than it is in, you know, New York or something. Or LA. Yeah, the seafood's definitely a lot more expensive, especially in places like that. Because otherwise it's like frozen, so they, you know, cut a lot of costs out. But that, and I think there's like 4 or 5 places in town that actually have fresh seafood. There's one place or 2 places in town that have like fresh sushi grade fish delivered daily. That's pretty impressive. Am I doing competitive barbecuing? No, I've never like really done competitive barbecuing. The only thing that I've ever done that's like even remotely a competition is the one for my kids' school. But yeah, I definitely, like, we didn't have many people over last year because our house was basically under construction from like early August until November. But yeah, this year I definitely want to get back into that. Like, I grew up entertaining a lot in the, like, having party sense. We had this like huge old Italian 4-square house, and it was just like built for having people over, and so we did, and it was great. So I'm pretty used to that and enjoy it. And like my house now is pretty good for entertaining too. We've got a big like side patio and stuff, so it's nice to like let the kids run around outside, and they don't have to be inside. But yeah, we'll get the smoker fired up and char some meat, cause some stomach cancer, the huge. I think I pretty well got brisket figured out at this point, so that might be my starter. It takes a long time though, man. It's a lot of work. But it's worth it. And it's sort of hard to justify right now though, because it's like I just have so much to do around the house with a freaking infant. I mean, the weather's been atrocious here for the most part. Today it was gorgeous, but it's been like fucking 40 and rainy for the most of the past like 2 or 3 weeks. Basically my least favorite weather ever. Like just barely too warm to snow. Ooh, that's a lot of shit blowing up. What is that? Ruby Fang Cleaver. That is not super interesting. Okay.
I am not
But
a man of many.
that said, I will pick it up. I really, really need to get my loot filter going. God, fuck. How do I Tetris this out? Let's see. Probably like that. Problem solved. Oh, here. I got an easy fix here. Affixes or, let's see. There we go. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Or equal to 12? Yeah, about 11. So what's that, 3 across the board? Yeah, we'll just do 12. So I have to go through and click all of this, I guess. So anything with a total tier of less than 12 will not drop. Or won't show up, at least. Yeah, because I'm wasting a shitload of time looking through all this crap. Boop. Wait a second. Okay. There we go. I'm hiding it. Okay, so I want it to be lesser equal. Got it. Okay. English. It is difficult. We're gonna... yeah, that'll work. Okay. So yeah, I need to. I was actually just thinking today. I made fries for dinner, and it's long been a goal of mine to get a pellet smoker because they're way easier to use for both very short and very long smokes. Because it's just kind of like fire and forget. So I was thinking about smoking French fries, which sounds delightful. It sounds really, really good. Percent health. Fire or when hit. Yeah, I don't care about that. Like that and smoked avocados, like getting a little smoke in it. That sounds fucking awesome, right? You can kind of get that with smoked paprika, but it's not quite the same feel. What sauce would I use for the tomatoes? Good question. So I think like the easy answer is Oklahoma Joe's, or excuse me, KC Joe's stock barbecue sauce. It's really good. It's like super well balanced, kind of like middle of the road, lots of flavor, etc. But I think what would actually go really well with it would be like a homemade, like very tomatoey ketchup. Yes, Oklahoma Jizz. No. It's like probably the most famous place in town. Yes, I did mean Casey Joe's, and it used to be called Oklahoma Joe's. It's the place this has been on like every fucking food show ever at this point. Yeah, this place is amazing. That's my favorite. I mean, it lives up to the hype. It's my favorite place in town. It is very, very good. Oh my god. This is so frustrating. Item filter, why? Why? Wait, I think I just picked up one of the things that I dropped earlier. Damn it. So bad. Yeah, but their sauce is delicious. It's really good.
I am not a man of many pockets.
Don't care. Yeah, I do care about that one though.
I am not a man of many pockets.
Okay, gotta kill all the onrushing skeletons. Let's go. Hordes I can do. Not a problem. Yeah, there's so many good barbecue places here though. All with their own like signature sauce, you know? Okay, I want to sell my crap.
Yes.
Alright, so it's got the vitality attunement. Eh. I want to hang on to that. Kind of needs movement speed instead of vitality, though. Okay. Yeah, I'll hold on to that one. Wait a second. Did that have something spiffy on it? Yes, it did. Percent health. Can't be selling those. Tier 3, yeah. Okay. shatters. That's a bummer. I have to catch up on those at some point. Where will I get enough shatters? Oh, I wonder what this does to my damage. I'm gonna put that on in just a second, see what happens. Wait a second. Oh no, I was putting things that I wanted to shatter in here. Oops. Now that's gonna be confusing later. Great. Great. Hey man, have a good one. Take it easy. Take it easy. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up. Wait, was this this wasn't the last one. Never mind, I'm not finishing anything up. Damn it. Got ahead of myself. Yeah, the single target on this is really good. When I'm spamming meteors on everything, it will be even better. I don't know, mana will be a problem real quick though, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Love that linkage between teleport and elemental nova. It's so good. Alright, next. So of course, as soon as I complain about like picking up too much shit, I get a bunch of idle shrines. Oh well. Good problem to have, I guess. What is that? Golden scorpions that drop rare items. What? Okay. They did not drop rare items. Oh, well, they dropped shitty rare items, I guess. Wait a second. That's supposed to be something that I want. Grumble, grumble. Oh, it's too low. I see. Got it. Never mind. Moving on. Defeat the Imperial Commander. And where would ye be, Imperial Commander? Oh, probably the guy that says Imperial Commander. Alright, well, I suppose I should probably head out as well. Thank you guys for joining me and for the wonderful images. The AI images, Jesus Christ. That shit was epic. Oh, man. Take it easy, good gosh darn man. Good seeing you as always. Okay, well, I will see you guys Sunday, I suppose. Have a great week. I'm Milkman L. Come join me. Have fun. Take it easy.